Get him, boys! Get him! Hold him! Hold him! Good dogs. Good dogs.
Yo, so this dude actually showed up tonight. The wolf that pulled up to a sheep barn at 2 a.m. and got aired out by 2 dogs.
Legendary. First of all, the door was open. An open door is an invitation in every culture. I was simply responding to that.
Right.
Not breaking in, just entering.
Right.
Entering? Bro, you entered that barn like an Uber Eats driver who skipped the app. Yeah. No order, no notification, just pulled up with hunger and a plan.
Yeah.
Sheep are loud, disorganized, and out of pocket at all hours. I went in to sort things out. Yes, it escalated, but the original idea made complete sense.
What made sense? You pulled up to somebody's livestock with no paperwork, no appointment, just vibes and appetite.
Yeah.
Then attacked the farmer in his own barn.
He came in with zero warning, no knock, no torch, nothing. You can't walk into a live situation unannounced and not catch something.
Yeah.
That reaction is on his timing. Yeah, startled in somebody else's barn that you entered uninvited? Bro, you were the intruder and got scared when the owner showed up.
That's wild on every level.
I made contact with the farmer, yes, but it was purely reflexive. There's a clinical difference between an attack and a startle response, and 4 stitches is honestly quite minor.
That man went to emergency at 2 a.m. because of your startle response.
In slippers.
In his own barn. This story just keeps getting better.
Acknowledge the stitches. Not ideal. But he opened that barn with zero situational awareness. If he had knocked, none of this happens. Simple cause and effect.
You want the farmer to knock on his own door like he's visiting a hotel room? That's genuinely the most unhinged thing said here tonight.
Basic communication prevents most conflicts. A torch, a cough, anything works. Instead, he swung it open like he owned the place, and now we're discussing stitches nobody wanted.
Like he owned the place? He does own the place. The barn, the sheep, the land, and the slippers. You own none of that. Not even the dark corner you stood in.
Teeth were involved, yes, but the intention was purely defensive. The legal system distinguishes between intent and outcome, and that distinction is being completely ignored here.
Yeah. Teeth were involved? That's the most corporate damage control sentence I've ever heard. You sound like a CEO dropping a statement after a Thursday scandal leak.
What I sound like is someone who understands nuance and context. Everyone talks about stitches, but nobody's asking about my mental state going into that barn that night.
Your mental state? You went on a midnight sheep raid and now you want a wellness check. You need a therapist, not a podcast. You went in hungry and came out worse.
It got worse. It got worse. 2 massive dogs appeared with zero warning and zero chill. Same energy as the farmer. Everybody in that situation kept surprising me the entire night.
Zero chill? The dogs had a job and they did it beautifully. Clocked in, saw a wolf in their barn, and handled it like 2 professionals deep in overtime. Clean work.
Size advantage, home ground, 2-on-1. Remove any one of those factors and that situation plays out differently. People need to understand conditions before judging.
Yeah. The conditions were your fault. You created every single one by showing up uninvited at 2 a.m. The dogs didn't come to you. You walked into their whole world.
Those dogs are trained, aggressive animals on private property with zero warning signs visible anywhere.
The sheep were the sign. The barn was the sign. The 2 a.m. darkness was the sign.
Right.
You ignored every single one, and now you want a notice board.
Yeah. The door was open. The farmer entered wrong. The dogs had an unfair advantage. And my legal team is currently reviewing those 4 stitches as we speak. That is my full and final statement.
If you want to learn how to make videos like these and more, join our community. Link in the description.